Hello and welcome to another episode of Brodd Talk. My name is Enwerem Chibuike Alexander, aka Symply Brodd. Today we are going to talk about a few things. Our last match against Brighton and Hove Albion. I don't know if I'm going to say review because I'm not going to review anything. I think if you are a Chelsea fan, there shouldn't be any review and even a preview for any of our matches these days, because it's almost as if we are seeing the same result. So you just come back and say, did you watch last match? Oh no. What is the last Chelsea match you watched? Oh, let me think back. Aston Villa. Okay, just take Aston Villa match, copy and paste. Yeah, same old same. Oh, except of course we scored a goal. Okay. Let me calm down. I am a little bit pissed. So yeah, I'm going to do a little review of our match and then maybe a preview of our match against Real Madrid, our quarterfinal second leg. Stamford Bridge is the location. Yeah. I'm going to share some of the news making the round. But then let's listen to the pressing highlights from our last match against Brighton and Hove Albion.
Chelsea have given it away again. Ferguson made room for the shot, and it comes back off the frame of the goal. Terrific effort. Chelsea got lucky. Fernandes, nice pass. Mudryk. He's got Chilwell outside him. Other options the other way. Still going. Deflected shot, and in! Gallagher will claim it, and Chelsea against the run of play have the lead here at the bridge inside the first 13 minutes. Mitoma starting to see more and more of the ball, the Japanese. Twinkling feet, Mitoma, fantastic run, and only Kepa kept him out. And Cisso's ball across. What a save that is. That was bound for the roof of the net until Kepa's intervention. It may have come at a cost. Brighton still just about first at every loose ball. This is Pascal Gross. That's a teasing delivery, and that's 1-1. And Chelsea can't say it has not been coming. Danny Welbeck has been on the pitch for barely a minute, and he has levelled for Brighton. Sterling had to wait for support to arrive. Now it has. Gallagher, Chilwell, decent ball in. Not sure if that was keeper or post, and then across the face of goal, but the flag up on the far side anyway. Ciso trying to keep it in. James is back there for cover, but Ciso's beaten two, and he's hit the post, and the follow-up is over the top from Welbeck. Wow, what an escape for the Blues. Nicely inside too, and Ciso, what a strike! Oh, a wonder goal from the teenager. Oh, good effort. Boy, that was travelling. Just too high.
Okay. I think we have two positives that we can take from the last match. And the very first is Mudryk. Mikhail Mudryk. His performance was maybe not the best, but yeah, he has the highest assist of any Chelsea player, joint highest, because he has two and a bunch of other players have. They also have two, I think Mount and Chilwell. They have some players that have gotten a couple assists. So, but his performance was good, not great but good. He was our best player in the match. And the second positive that we can take from the match is we scored a goal. Yes, we scored a goal. I can't remember the last time we scored. When was the last time we scored? Okay. I try every day not to get angry, and if you know me, you notice that I am not the most. Will I say, if I say the most angry, is that even a word? Because you won't see me get angry about our matches. Okay, sometimes 1 or 2 times you see me, I get very pissed, but yeah, at this rate, you can't get angry anymore. If you are getting angry after watching the Chelsea matches, maybe because I don't know, you've not been watching us, but I've been watching a lot of Chelsea matches, so I know what to expect. But as a Chelsea fan, you still want to give your team the benefit of doubt, and you want to go out and watch and want to see something different. But always you end up seeing the same old same, and sometimes it's very annoying. Okay, Frank Lampard. It's quite. I don't know how to say it, but I am baffled that he's still there. Maybe I don't expect that Todd Boehly is going to remove him from the post of interim manager, but I think Lampard, maybe I'm not in issue, so I'm not going to say if I were. I don't know what I would do, but I think the right call would be to do the honorable thing. Fall on your sword, come out and say, yes, maybe I am not cut out for this job. Maybe because the whole thing, playing 3 games and scoring 1 goal, conceding 5, and losing all 3, that's not it. Roy Hodgson, I saw a start today. Roy Hodgson this season has coached or managed 3 games, won 3. Lampard has coached, I think, 20 plus games and has won only 3. Okay, so this is not a Lampard v Roy podcast. So yeah, that. So I feel I won't say angry, because as I said, I don't get angry quite often after watching a Chelsea match. I just say, okay, thank God I survived this. Thank God I survived this. Okay, that's about that. I don't want to label it. And as I said, I don't like sounding like a broken record. So let's talk about our match against Real Madrid. I think it's going to be a tough one because, as always, every match against Real Madrid is tough. And we are going into this game knowing that we need a win, not just a win. We need to overturn the 2-goal deficit. And our best left back, one of the best left backs in the world, is not going to start the game, and that's Ben Chilwell. And we know on his day he can change any game. But we have Cucurella starting, and I know a lot of Chelsea fans have been critical about him. And I've been also critical about him and his performance. Not maybe about him, but his performance. And he does not bring in the same thing that Chilwell will bring in. I don't think he is the best going forward. So you watch Chilwell play and then you watch him play, and you're like, there's a big difference. So some people say defensively, he's better. I think maybe a bit better than Chilwell. Well, any day, anytime, I'll pick Chilwell. But yeah, this is where we are, where we don't have that luxury. So we know for sure. I think he's the first name on the team sheet. Every other person does not have. But the rest. But there's nobody to replace him. Well, yeah. If you ask me to pick my team, I'm trying hard not to go into deep preview, because if you ask the bookmakers, they'll tell you that we are going to lose. So why bother? Okay, I need to bother. I think we are not. I don't know why I'm having, but then I'm a Chelsea fan, so what do you expect? But I think he might do something. But every time for Chelsea, anytime you think they will do something, that's when they don't do that thing. And every time you just say, okay, I think we are out, like we did against Real Madrid last season. A lot of us thought, okay, there's no way we are coming back into this. We can't win this game. And then what happened? We actually won the game. Yeah, we lost the tie, but then we won the game. Just when we started believing, and that's what I'm saying, just when we started believing, when we're leading 3-0, we started believing, oh, we could do this. We are the best team in Europe. Don't even try Chelsea. Chelsea in the Champions League is different from Chelsea in the Premier League, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, when you start trusting, because we believed that we were going to win it after we went 3-0 up, and what happened? Yeah, we lost the tie. But that is it. We can put in a performance on a very good day. And for me, I think we are going to get relegated. I don't know. It feels a very stupid thing to say, but I said it before the Brighton game that if we lose this game, I don't see any hope of getting any point, because we are going to play against Man City, Arsenal, Manchester United, and Newcastle. So if we can't beat Brighton, we can't beat Aston Villa, we can't beat who else? We can't beat Liverpool. I don't see us beating any of those teams. We are playing at we have Tottenham. Okay, no, we already played against Tottenham. So we are playing against 4 of the top 5 teams in England, and I don't see us winning any of those games. So if you don't win 4 out of our remaining games, I think we'll be dragged into that relegation battle. So any show, if you want to show that we can actually get out of it, then it has to start with this Madrid game. At least get a draw, at least score 2 goals, not a penalty, just put in a performance. My team that I think is going to start, let me just give you my preferred lineup. Mendy in goal, a back 3 of Thiago Silva, Wesley Fofana, and Koulibaly is injured. Who do we have at centre back? Who else? I don't think Chalobah, because he was match rusty, and if you put him in the game against Real Madrid, depending if he plays the left, I don't think he can even play left side of a 3-man centre back. If he plays the right side, Vinicius Junior is going to cook him. Okay, so Thiago Silva, Wesley Fofana, Rich James right wing back, central midfield of Enzo and Kovacic, and we have our attackers 3 up front. Modric, left wing, right wing, Raheem Sterling, and Kai Havertz. So I know I'm missing somebody. 3-4-3. Another centre back. Why? I know Koulibaly is injured. I don't know if I can say we should risk playing with James as a right centre back and then playing Ruben Loftus-Cheek as a right wing back. That would be very dangerous. I don't think I can. I will gamble with Chalobah. I think I will gamble with Chalobah because he had a very tough match against Mitoma. Fighting, that wasn't his best match, but I think he's still, anybody that knows me knows how highly I really rate him. I think he's a very good player. I really like him as a player. Jehovah's boy has nothing to do with his religion, inclination, or anything like that. Just because he is, I just like him as a player. I think he's a good player. that is almost it. I'm just thinking, apart from, I still, up now, I still feel like the person that made the decision not to include Bruno Abandashel in our Champions League squad. That was, for me, that's a very bad decision. That was a poor decision. Whoever made that decision needs to be flogged. Yeah. But okay, I'm done. Okay. That said, I will still say our season is done. We start from today. So I think decisions should be made about everything from today. From the signings, from the sales and everything. Like, it should be available now. We should have set planning it, the board and the technical directors, the owners, the chairman, everybody come together to make decisions saying, from this moment, this is what we know that this season is done. We'll most likely get knocked out of the UCL tomorrow or later. I think sooner rather than later. I think tomorrow we get knocked out. And we'll most likely not qualify for any European competitions. So let's start working for the future. Yeah. It's quite painful to even think of. It's quite painful. But I think we should start working for the future, as I say. And the future is tomorrow. And we should start working for the future now. So every decision that will be made should be made now. Yeah. So just to end today's episode, some of the news making the rounds. 3 Chelsea players, Kepa Arrizabalaga, Thiago Silva and Kai Havertz, have been nominated for EA Sports FIFA's Premier League Team of the Season. So yes, I think for Kepa and Kai Havertz, it was a surprise to some. Yeah, but for Kai Havertz especially, that's for me. I think, but I don't know the metrics, how they nominate these players. And I don't know, maybe there are no other attackers that... Maybe the attackers have been poor generally, apart from a select few. But if they decide to select him, who are we to say no? According to the Times, Chelsea's new chairman Todd Boehly and technical director Christopher Vivel believe that Julian Nagelsmann will be a good fit for the role of manager, although the club has not yet identified any preferred option. And I saw, I think Vince saying why it's going to be unfair on Luis Enrique, the whole interview process. Like, if you have your mind centered on this guy, okay, just go for him, because you only interviewed this other person because in case the talks go south. So if everything just go according to plan, you are going to hire an announcement. So why not just do it and not put every other person through this stress? Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about that. Talks are reportedly in progress between Chelsea and Julian Nagelsmann for the position of new manager for next season. Despite rumors, the former Bayern Munich coach is not in PSG's shortlist to replace Garcia. Yeah. And that's Nick from Nico Skira from Twitter, of course. So Nico is in that. The talks is progressing between Julian and Chelsea, and there is no way, or the chances are very slim for Nagelsmann to replace Christopher in PSG. So maybe Julian Nagelsmann will be our next coach. I I think for me, I've not made my decision. I just want the board to make decision. I'm grateful that I am not the person making these decisions, because some of these decisions, they are just for me. Because I know that if we get Enrique, there is a high chance that Tottenham will get Nagelsmann. So we have to make the best decisions, because if we don't make the best decision, we are almost making the best decision for our rival. Because if the better coach is Luis Enrique and then we go for Nagelsmann, then Tottenham will go for the better coach. But then if we go for Luis Enrique and Tottenham go for Nagelsmann, then we have the better coach, and then we have the option of choosing first, because I think both of them will want to manage Chelsea. Then this news that came out today: one senior Chelsea player who was signed for a large fee in the past 12 months was heavily criticized during Todd Boehly's recent dressing room talks. The recent dressing room talks that a lot of people have been complaining about. After our game against Brighton, we saw pictures of him walking to the dressing room, and we heard that he had a long talk with the players. Some reports are claiming that he spent 1 hour in the dressing room with the players. And now we are hearing that one player was heavily criticized. This player is currently disillusioned with the situation and has been disgruntled in training. And that's from Jacob Steinberg of The Guardian. A lot of people are saying this player is Raheem Sterling, but I'm not sure. I don't know. So we just wait. And I don't think Sterling has Sterling is at fault for any of our troubles this season, our woes this season. But if they think he is, because they are paying him, so maybe they have plans. When they signed him, they thought he was going to just come in and galvanize the side, and it's not happening. So, of course, I don't think it's right. If these things are going to come out to the press and everybody's going to be hearing about it as we are hearing about it now, I don't think it's really right. But then, what do I know? I'm just a podcaster. Lord. Okay, so I left this final segment last not because I want to disrespect anybody, but that's a little bit of positive news. The only bit of positive news this past weekend. So I left it last. Let's enjoy the commentary.
On the overlap, working it round, Carter, and now finally there's the gap. Can't pull them all in, Villa. Dangerous cross, Perisset couldn't keep it down. There's good chance of this semi-final, and a rare chance for a first Chelsea goal for the French international. It's a long way off though. Great flick from Kerr. Brighton has got there. Typically dangerous cross from Guro Brighton. Oh, it's off the woodwork. Great effort from Jankovic. Villa survived, but only just. Still, it's 0-0 this semi-final. Such a dangerous cross for the ball, Guro Brighton. What a goal that would have been. Over here, including Jordan Nods. Dangerous ball in. Oh, that was only just arcing wide from Lehmann. Hit it pretty cleanly. Maybe Musovic had it covered. Brighton's cross. Kerr 1-0. Just before the hour mark, Chelsea straight first in the semi-final. It's that pipeline again. Brighton, Kerr, back of the net. Familiar, well-told story with a happy ending for Chelsea. 24 this season for Kerr. Just about got there, and Kerr might have another. Well, Hampton wasn't moving. I think everyone expected ball in net there. That would have been some breathing room. That's wayward by her standards. And it drops here. Sarah Mailing is a whisker away from levelling it up. A great strike from the right back, that. Chelsea have dodged a bullet. To get rid. Running from her own half here, Kerr. To seal it, Sam Kerr for two, straight at Hampton. It's still a contest, it shouldn't be. She's had a couple of great chances. Hard fought win, Chelsea going back to Wembley to defend the FA Cup in next month's final against Manchester United.
We still have a chance to win a treble. Yes, we still have a chance. I'm still feeling pains from our County Cup final loss to Arsenal. I'm still hot because that was our chance for a quadruple gone. The last time we had a huge chance to win the quadruple was 2021 season when we lost the Champions League final against Barcelona. Yeah, that's another tough one. Yeah, our semi-final win against Aston Villa in the FA Cup. I watched the match. It wasn't the best of matches. We had a lot of chances. Sam Kerr had some great chances that she should have buried on a very good day. She should have gotten an hat-trick in this match, but yeah, that was not to be. I'm just happy that it didn't come to bite us. That's her misses. It didn't come to bite us in the behind. Yeah, second in the league, UCL quarterfinals or semi-finals now. UCL semi-final and the final of the champion of the FA Cup. What am I thinking? We are on the right path. So even though we have not the other half, because we also have the youth team, so it's not an equal half. So if we want to group the youth teams together, you just say, okay, 1/3 of, we know our youth teams, they've been good. We know they have history of being good. And then the women team too. So the men team now is going through a tough time. What? I am tired. But you know what? I'm happy that Sam Kerr is not tired, because that's 24 goals this season. She's an absolutely good player. She's a great player for us. I think one of the best decisions was signing her. One of our best decisions was signing her. The only decision I can see ahead of that is maybe hiring Emma Hayes as manager. But yeah, that's one of the best decisions, signing Sam Kerr. we've come to the end of today's episode. By the way, before I forget, or before I go, rather, I usually attach a poll to each episode, so do well to check it out on your preferred listening platform and answer the question, and also vote for the best option, or the option you think is best. So I'm going to leave. So the question I'm going to put is, who do you think is our best player of the season so far? While for the poll should be, who do you want to be our next manager? So we just have 4 options: Julian Nagelsmann, Luis Enrique, Jose Mourinho, and others. Any other. Don't forget to follow me at Symply Brodd on TikTok, on Instagram, and YouTube. Also on Twitter, most importantly on Twitter. Until we see again, same time, same podcast next week, Monday. Keep the blue flag flying high.